Good morning, everyone. First of all, I will introduce myself. I am Irene Nuñez. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude for being your speaker today. I am here to discuss about the critical issues in our world today, the global warming and the climate change. And also, we discuss the cause and effect of these issues, why we encounter this kind of situation. Climate change and global warming remains one of the most critical challenges facing humanity. It affects in every country, disrupts national economies, and affects life. Global warming is also an aspect of climate change, referring to the long-term rise of the planet's temperature. It is caused by the increasing of concentration of greenhouse gases in atmosphere, mainly from the human activities such as burning fossil fuel, deforestation, agriculture and farming, water pollution, and the air pollution. In burning fossil fuels like coal, gas to create electricity or power in our cars, we release the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So, what can we do to prevent or to minimize these issues? First, we need to reduce the amount of electricity generated from coal and gas. What else? We must increasing the amount of electricity from clean, renewable energy sources like the solar and the wind. And lastly, join the movement for the stronger action on climate change and the global warming. Another causes is deforestation. Plants and trees play an important role in regulating the climate because they absorb carbon dioxide from the air and release the oxygen back into it. But in deforestation, when trees are cut down and burned, their carbon is released in the air as carbon dioxide. The effects of deforestation is loss of trees and other vegetation can cause climate change. The desertification, soil erosion, fewer crops, flooding, increase of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, and a host problem of indigenous people. To prevent this situation, we need to plant more trees through reforestation and afforestation. Prevent deforestation are tree cleaning, and the most important is call on our leaders to introduce the strong law to stop the illegal logging. The third causes is the agriculture and farming. Animals, particularly the livestock like sheep and the cattle, is produce the methane, a greenhouse gas. Some fertilizer that the farmers is also use release the nitrous oxide, which another greenhouse gas. And to prevent this cause, we use the different stock feed can help to reduce farming's contribution to climate change. Next is the water pollution. Discharge of domestic and industrial waste are causing to climate change. Leakage from the water tanks, marine dumpings, radioactive waste, and atmospheric deposition are the major cause of water pollution. And to prevent this water pollution, here are some ways. First, pick up litter and throw the garbage in the proper segregation. Number 2, don't pour your motor oil down to storm drain. Take it to the nearest auto parts store. And lastly, blow or sweat fertilizer back onto the grass if it gets onto paved areas. Next is the air pollution. When carbon-based fuels are burned, incomplete combustion causes the emissions of carbon dioxide and the other pollutants. This effect of emissions of pollutants into the air can result in changes to the climate ozone in the atmosphere warms the climate, while the different compounds of particulate matters can have either warming or cooling effects on the climate. Those pollution may muddy landscape, poison soil, kill the plants, and the worst, it can kill the animals. Humans are also harmed by pollution because of the long term of exposure to the air, and it can cause the chronic disease. To prevent this situation, we must reduce the number of trips you can take in your car. Reduce or eliminate fireplace and wood store use. Avoid burning leaves, trash, and other materials, and avoid using gas-powered lawn and the garden equipment. And lastly, here are some important ways to prevent or lessen our issues about global warming and climate change. First, make your commute green. Instead, we ride in our vehicle, we must also try to ride a bicycle because it is helpful to the environment. Also, for our health, is a good exercise. Number 2, be more conservative with energy usage. Becoming more energy efficient is a great way to prevent pollution. Make sure to turn off the lights and unplug devices that you are not using anymore. Replace your bulb with energy efficient light bulbs to help you to save electricity too. Number 3 is get active and vote. One of the best ways to improve climate change is to help those people who will fight against this climate change. Support the law and campaign against our climate change. Number 4 is recycle. Recycling is the cost-effective and eco-friendly process that eliminates waste and doesn't emit greenhouse gases. And to support this recycling project, we use empty bottle as flower base in our decoration in our home. And lastly, educate yourself and others. This is the important to educate others about climate change. Like this seminar, to share the awareness and opinion about this climate change. And of course, encourage the use of renewable energies. Focusing your effort to spread awareness about renewable energy is the best way to create a positive impact in your community. And now, our seminar for climate change and global warming is done. I hope you've learned in our discussing today. Thank you for listening.